welcome back to a brand new episode of Audio Inside Scoop and another brand new Here With Me segment. Today we're going to be throwing these speakers head to head and miking them up and letting you guys at home listen. Now, I have been seeing a lot of requests for more of these, as well as requests to remix some of my old videos and bring back some speakers we've covered in the past and put them up against other newer items. As such, I'm going to make a generic intro here to kind of explain what's happening for those of you that haven't seen it yet or some of you guys that are new to the channel. It is going to be virtually identical in this and all future episodes, and by identical, I do mean that I'm literally going to copy and paste this intro into every Here With Me segment going forward. So the only part that's going to be different is when I say these speakers, like this, these speakers. I'm going to have different speakers appear through some sort of awesome computer science technology magic. So that's going to be really the only parts that are different is when I'm introing which speakers I'm going to be comparing. Anyways, if you have seen these, you have likely seen this intro already. You've seen the disclaimer and you just want to skip to the compares. So I have provided chapters below. So use those chapters to skip ahead to the actual listenings. If you have not seen one of these segments though, I do recommend sticking around for at least one of these intros and one of these disclaimers so you can kind of get an idea of what sets these listenings apart from other listenings out there on YouTube, on Instagram, on all these sources. I'm going to go over some of the setup, I'm going to go over some of the disclaimers and so forth. So make sure you check this out at least once, or don't. You can use chapters too and you can skip ahead, it's up to you. But anyways, first off, why are we calling this Here With Me? Basically, it's because it's kind of like you're here with me listening to the speakers, but it's spelled here, H-E-A-R. Anyways, you get the idea, but what is this segment all about? In short, I'm going to be miking up the speakers to let you guys listen. I will be doing side-by-side compares and reviews in other episodes though, so if you're looking for more of a review style compare and not a side-by-side listening, click on the channel link below and look for one of those, because odds are if we're comparing them here, reviews and compares are already live, so check those out. Now, lastly, before we dive into the actual listenings, I do need to go over a quick overview of why I feel you guys should still hear these speakers in person before ultimately making your purchase. Here we go. There are always going to be variables, even when you are in the room with the speaker. Basically, when we listen in person, we have an audio source, which on these types of speakers is generally a phone or a tablet. It's then connected over Bluetooth or auxiliary cable, and it plays audio to your device. Then we hear it through our ears. The primary variables here are going to be the room, the means of connection, and the source. When we try to recreate this for video purposes, we add in a ton of unwelcomed additional variables. First off, instead of the audio going straight into your ears, it's going to go into a microphone, which will then color the sound a little bit on its own. Next, we're going to import this track into a computer. We're going to edit it, we're going to render out a video, and then it is uploaded to various streaming platforms, each of which will handle the video and the audio a bit differently. In this process, the audio track will have been compressed several times before reaching your phone or your computer or whatever it is you're watching on, which is actually the final huge variable I'm going to discuss. Whatever you're listening on will color the sound as well. Are you listening on headphones? What headphones? Are you watching on your TV, through a sound bar, through a home theater system? What are the makes and models of your TV, your speakers, your amplifier, everything? This video will sound completely different depending on what you're using for playback. Now, I say all that to say this. Watch this video, but take it with a grain of salt. Many in-person stores where you can buy these have listening stations where you can actually hear these products side by side. Go do that. I know we all want to decide through videos, order online, and have it delivered directly to our doorsteps. I am very guilty of this as well, but for something like this, you're going to want to hear it before you buy it. One more thing I want to notate here is that if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it a bit different than other videos you guys have watched. A lot of these I see recorded on a phone at some undetermined random distance, and you kind of just get what you get. And honestly, I'm not hating on these. I have watched these in the past and they are still solid because they are equal distances apart. So you put a speaker side by side, it's equal distance from the mic. But I thought I could improve upon this a little bit. I'm actually going to shoot one product at a time whenever I do these tests, and I plan to do them identically. We're going to do these same 6 tracks, which I know you guys may get bored with these, but it'll allow for equal compares across the board. Also, a lot of you are going to say, why don't you get tracks that we all know and love? But I'm sorry guys, I can't do that either for licensing reasons. These will all be tracks that I purchased the rights to or I have permissions to use on the channel. As for track selection, I have tried to make this as diverse as possible without making the video 7 hours long. That said, I have divided these videos into chapters, so if you do hate a track or if you have a track that you'd rather listen to, you can kind of just skip ahead and find the one that you want to use for your comparing. We'll have the same mic, same room, same distance between mic and speaker, and same everything in every video that we make. There will obviously still be some variables that make this imperfect, but I will minimize these as much as possible. Again, I'm trying to set this apart from all the other ones that you've seen online. The reason I note this is that with this method, if you're wanting to compare two of the speakers that I have worked with but I haven't put head to head, you can bounce back and forth between videos, or I can also remix sets of videos to accommodate what you guys are asking for. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the setup. This mark right here is going to be the face of the speakers. This mark over here is at the tip of the microphone, and they are 1 meter or 3.28 feet apart. Both spike marks will be left under my rug, so to keep them exactly in spot and never to be moved throughout this entire video and every video we make going forward. I've also added the meter into the mix so you can get a visual representation there as well. In editing, if boosting is needed, I'll boost each identically so everything is equal. And last but not least, I'll run through each song 3 times at 50%, 70%, and 100% volume to try and keep every aspect in control as much as possible here. Alright guys, sorry, soapbox moment over. I would not feel right making these videos without making that disclaimer available. So, on to the compares. We have tons more of these as well as review style compares releasing soon, so if you are enjoying this content, please hit that like and subscribe button below. It helps immensely and is greatly appreciated. Also, if you click the little bell next to it, it will enable notifications and let you know as soon as new videos drop. And now, the moment you guys have all been waiting for, the compares. Let's check them out.
I've said this a million times, you're no good for me. I should say goodbye, but your voice is my lullaby, and your kisses are something I can't deny. Is it right? Is it wrong? I don't care, it feels way too good. Is it right? Is it wrong? Your lips heal me when I feel blue. Some days I say you're the one I hate, but I wake up in your bed again. Some days I say I will run away, but it's all a lie, 'cause I always stay. It's all a lie, 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 I always stay. Is it right? Is it wrong? I don't care, it feels way too good. Is it right? Is it wrong? Your lips heal me when I feel blue.
Once again, I'm on my grind, cause money's always on my mind, and they don't wanna see me shine, I know. Let's go. Haters gonna hate me, you can go ahead and hate me, ain't no way you're gonna try to take my glow. Yes, I'm 007 in the Maybach, KLS with the man in my spaceship. They don't wanna see me shining and they hate that. They don't wanna see me shining and they hate that. I'm 007 in the Maybach, KLS with the man in my spaceship. They don't wanna see me shining and they hate that. They don't wanna see me shining and they hate that. Yeah. It took a lot coming from the bottom. Yes. They was like, Thonio, you such a problem. Yes. You so Medusa, you looking, you got it. Yes. Stuck like stone, see how you got it? Yes. Don't let it go to your head. Don't let it get to you, dog. They don't even know what you've been through before, or who was in your corner when you were still broke. Kill them all, the killer will kill them all. I'ma treat it like a fruit, I'm willing to peel them all. Killing it, peeling off, I'm feeling it, willing off. They be saying they the realest, but really ain't real enough. My day-to-day is loco, it's never so-so. I'm an entrepreneur with the brain work. Yes. I gotta get it from a seed, cause my fam gotta eat. Day-to-day, I'm trying to learn how the game works. Yes. Pedigree is better me, we got a feet. Ay. Better believe I'm a level ahead of your breed. Ay. Better believe I'm a level ahead of your G. Ay. Better believe in the devil and devilish me. But I don't mean Satan or nothing. I mean a pissed off kid that I call your bluff. I was a pissed off kid before I even really knew what it meant. We either take all or nothing. Yes. Once again, I'm on my grind, cause money's always on my mind, and they don't wanna see me shine, I know. Let's go. Yes. Gonna hate me, you can go ahead and hate me. Ain't no way you're gonna try to take my glow. Yes. I'm 007 in the Maybach, KLS with the man in my spaceship. They don't wanna see me shining when they hate that. They don't wanna see me shine when they hate that. I'm 007 in the Maybach, KLS with the man in my spaceship. They don't wanna see me shining when they hate that. They don't wanna see me shine when they hate that.
Shine like the popo lights, fly like the pup show lights. Niggas wanna steal my shine, but they cannot do it like me. They cannot do it like me. Kill a nigga L-I-V-E, make cake like Lil Debbie, rock a Lil Bezzy and get my fam out the fucking hood. Goddamn, they hate you ain't doing good, but love when you at the bottom, dealing and robbing, going through problem at the problem, like the problem should be your problem. See the problem, that ain't popping, so I hop on with no option, cause my opportunity locked in. Make mills like John Stockton, that's NBA, never broke again. I remember that again like the Olsen twins, trying to look good for these so-called friends, but all them so-called came to an end, and I will never pick them up again. Nope, I just won't. Look how me and Thonio flow. After we cut ties to those ropes, we go, nigga, let's go.
Once again, I'm on my grind, cause money's always on my mind, and they don't wanna see me shine, I know. Let's go. Haters gonna hate me, you can go ahead and hate me. Ain't no way you're gonna try to take my glow. Yes, I'm 007 in the Maybach, KLS with the man in my spaceship. They don't wanna see me shining and they hate that. They don't wanna see me shining and they hate that. I'm 007 in the Maybach, KLS with the man in my spaceship. They don't wanna see me shining and they hate that. They don't wanna see me shining and they hate that. Yeah.
I'm sorry if I said something. Something that hurt your feelings. I can't help but think too much. I'm probably just annoying anyway. Why must I think this way? I'm an overthinker. An overthinker. I overthink her. Oh, I overthink her. I can't stop thinking of scenarios that haven't happened forever. Dreaming of my mind at peace. Oh, we rest. It's too late, and I can sleep. My mind is lost from counting sheep. Regrets I have of things I said 2 years ago. So many worries and no control. My head is is crowded, and it takes its toll. Everything she says, overthinking it. I just wanna be done with this. I'm an overthinker. An overthinker. I overthink her. Oh, I overthink her. I can't stop thinking of scenarios that haven't happened yet. Forever I'm dreaming of my mind at peace. Only rest. I don't wanna see broken, but I am. I don't wanna be broken, but I am. Thoughts fill my mind of things that hurt me. Every little thing must have me. Do you think about the time I didn't say no? What if I said something wrong? I don't know. Maybe they misunderstood me. I don't know. I wish I could erase my mind and let things go.
And there it is. Now, I give you guys my thoughts in the review and compare style videos, so check those out if you haven't seen them yet. As for this one though, tell me your thoughts. Do you guys like this style video? Do you want me to keep them coming? What do you think of the speakers themselves? Tell me all about it in the comments below. That's going to be about all I have for you today though, guys. Please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button below, and we'll see you again soon for another episode of Audio Inside Scoop.